So let me explain to you the reasons why it is so much harder to counsel a black person over the internet for things that you could counsel them for at one point. See, it all goes back to Dave Chappelle. I told people there was going to be some blowback from Dave Chappelle. And this is what largely precipitated this, right? What largely ushered in this new reality now. Because I said Dave Chappelle was being canceled for jokes, and yet on the same Netflix app, same Netflix company, they featured an episodic series called The Mist that was being produced by Harvey Weinstein, the man who started the Me Too movement. And yet nobody walked out of Netflix that whole time. That show was still on there, even throughout the whole Dave Chappelle fiasco. And yet nobody was walking out of Netflix then. You waited until a black man said anything, and then all of a sudden, it's a problem. Interesting. You featured Joe Rogan on Netflix for the longest time. Nobody was walking out of Netflix, and we know how Joe Rogan feels about the issue, right? So it's very interesting how that worked out. And y'all thought, the dominant society thought that we weren't going to respond to that. We did. So what we all pretty much, I mean, we didn't talk or anything, but what it was decided from that point on, that was the breaking point. That obvious hypocrisy. See, even some people who are larger foundational Black American creators, they may not be aware of this, but that is one of the points of hypocrisy that the overall Black community, and especially foundational Black Americans, we're just not going to take that. So right now we have created a new Black media, and we have new apparatus where you can't just cancel folks now. You can't just smear folks now. You have people out there like Tariq Nasheed, Professor Black Truth, Jason Black, Afro Leak, the Hard Black Truth, Great Black Shark, so many others out there, you know, speaking good game, speaking good truth. And people who will back up Black people, especially foundational Black Americans, because for the longest time, the media has been against us. For the longest time, the courts has been against us. And for the longest time, we know the cops have been against us. And the dominant society has been against us. And they have brought over certain people to be against us as well, who may even look just like us. We are not playing those games anymore. You can't just cancel us now. You can't just make a video, just say, ha, he's a fake. You did the exact same thing to Tariq, myself, so many others. It's not going to be tolerated anymore. Welcome to the new reality. Foundational Black Americans will lead the conversation, and you can't just cancel us for it. We are here to stay, so get used to us.